This film was directed by Charles Walters, and with me to talk about the film and its director is the author of a new biography of Chuck Walters, Brent Phillips. I always feel sorry for Michael Wilding in the MGM films he made. He was at MGM, he was in Hollywood because he was married to Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes.
And in England, he had such a distinguished career and was really kind of a wonderfully elegant actor. He did a series of wonderful movies with Anna Nagel and was very, very highly thought of. And then he came kind of out to Hollywood, and they put him in roles that were terrible for him sometimes, including prancing around as the prince in this movie. He couldn't dance.
Yes.
Playing the blind piano player in Torch Song, which we showed last week, and everything like that. And you just say, he was so good. And he kind of, he really harmed his legacy from that great career he had in England by doing those films.
Yeah.
And then Elizabeth Taylor, you know, pretty soon ran off with somebody else. So,
yes.
You know.
Yeah, but basically, at least he had a very good sense of humor. When he got the part of the prince, he basically said, I've played enough earls to fill the House of Essex at this point. And he went to Leslie Caron. He thought when he was first showing up that he was going in to talk about the script with Chuck Walters and maybe to meet Leslie. And instead, they threw him a pair of tights and said, limber up, we're going to start ballet. And Michael Wilding certainly did not want to be doing a picture where he's going to be wearing white tights and doing ballet. But so he went to Leslie Caron, took her to the commissary, and basically said, get me kicked off of this film. You know I can't dance. Just tell them you don't want to dance with me. And Leslie said, no, I can't do that. You have to do this film with me. And so, whereas in Lily, when Jean-Pierre Allemand couldn't dance, Chuck stepped in as his Chuck Walters stepped in as his dancing double. But Chuck was not going to do it for this film where it was Roland Petit's ballet and his choreography. But Chuck then, as he said, Roland Petit also didn't really want to work with Michael Wilding and would go and sit down. And it was up to Chuck to try to mold Michael Wilding into anything resembling a ballet prince.
But you can tell he feels awkward doing it, and just his whole body language as he's trying to kind of get out of sight, not be seen. It's too bad.
He does well, though. He doesn't drop the girls or anything, so he held his own.
But he's not comfortable there.
No.
No, and he's such a good actor.
Absolutely.
So. Yes, well, moving on. We're not finished yet. Brent and I are going to be back to bring you another film directed by the talented Charles Walters. It's also from 1955, and it teams for the first and only time Frank Sinatra and Debbie Reynolds.
Tonight on TCM's Friday Night Spotlight, Debbie Reynolds gives Frank Sinatra a matrimonial ultimatum in The Tender Trap. Then jump into the pool with Esther Williams in Easy to Love. And Navy office workers scheme to build a rec hall and don't go near the water.
Gregory